Hi. This is yet another unboxing video. Yep, I've gone a bit silly these past few days. It might look like a special. I've not really. On some of them, I've done them via what they call an app called Klarna, where I can spread the cost. And for me, it's just an easier way to get what I want and pay it off within 2 to 3 months. And it's and there's no interest, so it doesn't cost anything more. And it's just a good way I can budget what I get externally from my regular pool list of comics. So this is what I used to like getting my graphic novels most of the time. And of course, the 3 for 2 offers I have at my local comic shop because I'll always support them first. So these two, first book I'm going to show is the one where there's a spoiler on there'll be a spoiler on the screenshot of the thumbnail for this video, which is Halo Jones. So I've gone for an upgrade for that. And then there'll be another unboxing which is a grudging purchase because Geeko Hog made me want this book just by showing a glimpse of the book. So, yes, I bit the bullet and bought it. So, I'm updating Halo Jones. This is my copy. It's battered, it's bruised, it's an ex-library condition. The cover's hanging on by a thread. It's well loved. I did read Halo Jones when it originally was serialized in 2000 AD because I'm an old fart. But yeah, so this is just the bare bones in its original black and white. But I thought, enough is enough. I need to get the most deluxe perfect edition you can get. So I've bit the bullet, and I've gone for the recent-ish, the one that came out about 2 years ago, of the deluxe hardcover, which has been everything's been restored, the artwork's been restored, and they've got colorists on it as well, so it's got full color all the way through, and there'll be other extras. So we're going to have a look at that now. So I'm just going to pause it while I get this out of the box. Okay, so here's the new one. As you can see already, the size difference is quite noticeable, as well as the thickness. So, as in my video what I did recently of the new Alan Moore collected short stories from 2000 AD, the hardcover, which I do urge you to buy that, watch that video. This is the similar format. It's a hardcover, oversized format, like the most deluxe version you can get. So it's a really sturdy cover. It's really nice in frontispiece here as well. Bit of a forward by the old 2000 AD editor, Steve McManus, and Kieran Gillen of X-Men fame, Power Fantasy fame, Wicked and Divine fame, and so many other Die and many other brilliant series. Does a really nice tribute about this thing. So as you can see already, the paper is this. It's most of the other one had more of a matte finish. It's still kind of matte, but it's got kind of it's like a semi-matte, it's like a semi-matte, semi-shiny kind of paper, because as you can see, it's all been fully recolored. So the original was black and white, but they've now got a really nice colouring job done on it. You look at that nightscape there, wonderful. Why I've held off so long about buying this, I have no idea. Don't ask. I've not got a clue. I think I was thinking, oh, I can make do with the other one. I didn't realise how bad of a condition my original book was. It's naff when you compare it to this. This is like the Rolls Royce version that you can get. So I've got so much good stuff to read. I honestly don't know where to start, but I might. It's either going to be my next book to read will either be Richard Corbin one, which I did an unboxing of earlier, or the short stories of Alan Moore, or this. I'm feeling the pull towards this one because I love this story so much. So as you can see, the colouring, and I love how they've got the covers as well, and they've got it separated by books because there was 3 books originally. This was way before its time. Really, really cool feminist sci-fi epic. The sad thing was, I think it was meant to be 5 books, but obviously Alan Moore bailed on it. So there's never like a full completion. I think they were going to do Halo Jones right up till she was like pensioner age, right up to about 60 or 70. But that was not meant to be. And unfortunately, now they could never really go back to it because unfortunately, Ian Gibson passed away a few years ago. This was Ian Gibson's best artwork. I loved his work on Robo Hunter, which, again, if you could find the book, what was out a few years back, where he reprinted his stuff in colour, do hunt it down. I've got the comics of that, which I did a video of a number of years ago now from Berry Comic Con. But yeah, his work on Robo Hunter and other stuff was great, but this was his art being pushed to the extremes because he had a writer fueling his imagination and guiding him on how to do it. I mean, just look at this. I was thinking that put me off for a while because I thought, oh, it's going to be coloured, it's going to be horrible. I should have trust Rebellion. Always trust Rebellion, the publishers of 2000 AD. They treat the properties with so much love and respect, deservedly so. This is something that you'd never get from Marvel. The only company who, this is a side tangent, the only company that does great Marvel books now, there's two, Dark Horse and the main one, Fantagraphics, with their Lost Marvels, which is on my bucket list to buy in the coming months. They do it very much like this, where it's fully restored on really high quality paper, hardback, everything that you want. For me, I don't want a book that's got 1,000 pages in. I want a book that's quality like this. And the great thing is, after the story finishes, you've got all this extra stuff. So you've got the sketches, concept ideas, Alan Moore's original script. And some more covers. And there's an interview as well. Yeah, very, very happy, and a different end piece to the interior frontispiece. So yeah, very happy about that. So we'll now move on to my FOMO purchase, the one that I was baited to buy just by watching Geeky Hog's whole video from this week. Do check him out. So yeah, let's see if I can get this out with one hand. And the trick to ordering books from Amazon for the majority of the time is either get really brand new books where they've literally just come out, so they've not got time to be bashed, being put on the shelves and get lost on the shelves in the warehouse, or get hardbacks. So I got the hardback adaptation, Cormac McCarthy's The Road, by the French artist Manu Lassonnette. And I just saw Geeky Old Hog just flick through a few pages, and I thought, I've got to get it. It's right in my wheelhouse. I love European art style. I love things like Heavy Metal Magazine, Metal Hurlant, Epic, the old Epic magazine from the 80s. So yeah, this was exactly what I wanted. And unlike Geeky Old Hog, I enjoyed the film The Road. And I also enjoyed the Book of Eli film, what he was referencing as well with Denzel Washington. There you go. Aha, I'm a film geek as well. but that's by the by. Geeky Hog, because obviously it was just this whole video, so it's just showing a few pages. I want to take you more on a bit of a visual journey with this now. How pretentious is that? Just give you more of an idea of what you'd expect if you bought this. This is very reasonably priced. I got it from, obviously, the Bezos site. It only cost me £13.99, but even full price, it's only £18.99 or $26.99 or $33.99 Canadian. So that's the book without the cover. Let's just take the cover off. On the inside frontispiece, they've got this little silhouette of the father and his child and his son. I think it's his son, isn't it? This Abrams Comic Arts do really nice books. They've done some nice original Marvel books as well, like slim, oversized hardbacks. But this, it's on a similar paper to what Rebellion use, and that nice thick matte paper. Oh my god, this is beautiful. You know how I was just saying a second ago, Halo Jones could be my first book to read? Oh, this is, I don't know though. And I love the subtle shades, greys, moving on to like this more sepia, kind of almost like a rusty tinge to it. And then we're going to like a greenish tinge. Oh my god, this is gorgeous. exactly my sweet spot for comics. I've been I love getting weekly comics, but I must admit my weekly comic buying is shrinking a bit, and it's through choice. They've got to be of an excellence where it makes sense to, because comics aren't cheap. Graphic novels are a lot cheaper than buying comics, so it makes sense to get weekly comics that I will read again and they'll be worth it. So like the absolute Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman, no questions asked. And there's a few of us, some like the new Vertigo titles, no questions asked, and quite a number of Image. Marvel, just 2 books. So I'm getting more and more, and I think I'm pulling away more from like your standard superhero stuff. I still get superhero stuff, get Batman, and a few things like the next level stuff, some of those. But I'm getting really, really particular with superhero stuff. I'm really much more looking for stuff like this, and that's why I like Image so much, where it's more like story first. It's not about intellectual properties. It's about stretching your imagination. It's not having to rely on people with superpowers. But this is just wonderful. So it's quite a thick book. Like I said, for the price, even like I said, without any online discounts, the price is really good. And again, the use of muted colours just draws so much emotion to a page or a scene. If you think about it, The Road is basically The Walking Dead without zombies, or the current hot potato, which I think the fervour has died down a bit now, but White Sky, where it's got that like post-apocalyptic flavour, but this is like post-apocalyptic as if it happened without any supernatural element, where the biggest monsters are your fellow men. But wow. And I've got to admit, I've never read the novel by Cormac McCarthy. For me, this is much more my preferred way of reading it, the visual style, because I've heard that his writing style is quite unique, and like punctuations and all that he does away with. He's not that interested about things like that. So yeah, I'm pleased I've gone for the graphic novel version, and I will be getting another book, a graphic novel book adaptation, which will be To Kill a Mockingbird. I looked through it in the shop, and it looks beautiful. Very different kind of story, but it's one of my favourite films. So I'd like to get the graphic novel again over the book because I I like visual entertainment, visual media. But this, yeah, very, 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 very pleased with this. I think it's going to be quite a harrowing read. Is there any extras? The only extra is an afterword by the writer artist. And that's it. But like I said, really, really excellent value. Beautiful book. Very substantial feeling, something pleasing about a book like this. I like hardbacks when they're like this, when they're like that mid range, but they're not too thick and not too thin. I don't really like hardbacks when they're just like 120 pages or so, but when it's like goes past the 200-page mark, that's my sweet spot. So a hardback between 200 to 400 pages, love it. When you get over that, it becomes an unwieldy, uncomfortable book. Like I've got the Locust book, which is 700 odd pages. It's a beautiful book, but it's heavy as fuck. If they'd done it in a compendium, I'd definitely gone for the softcover compendium, but that's the only option. It's beautiful, but it's very, very heavy. But these type of books, love them. Anyway, that's it. There will be another few videos popping up later on, and it'll be, instead of me being John Cena and going, you can't see me at the moment. Yes, I'm a WWE geek. I'm fangirling over Danhausen so much at the moment. I've been doing deep dives on his YouTube videos, and yeah, he's my favourite wrestler at the moment. But that's by the by. What I was going to say, oh yeah, so there's going to be some more videos, uh, most likely recorded later on today, um, most likely tonight, but they'll be front facing because now that all my deliveries have come, you don't need to know this, but I'm going to share it anyway. I can have a shower. I clean my teeth, but I couldn't risk having a shower and the parcels coming when I'm not there because got some boring stuff like I've got to paint my bathroom, so all paints and stuff have come as well. So there you go, a little insight into the wonderful, exciting Saturdays that I have at Casa della Mandi. Anyway, so yeah, I'll be doing some review videos soon of some one shots. So just give you an idea of what they are, so you know to tune in. One of them I might do as a short because I've not really got that much to show to say about it, but it's more about the art. But one I will be doing quite a deep dive on is the new action special, and I'll be doing kind of a not a deep dive, but my thoughts and feelings on this new Thick Boy by the artist from. He did an image comic with Robert Kirkman. My mind keeps on saying Outcast, but it wasn't Outcast. It was another one. And I know somebody in the comments will remind me what it was. But he's doing the art on this. It's Lorenzo De Felici, and he's writing it as well. One I might do a short of because I don't. It's a very visual book, but I don't know. Yeah, I've not decided whether to do a full video of this or just do like a short. But it's the Jeff Loeb and Jim Chung one shot Truth, which is $5.99, but it's a 48-page prestige format. So well done to you, DC, for a very high value comic. And yeah, I'll be giving my thoughts and feelings and opinions on that as well. Okay, so those are some more to look forward to later. If you look forward to my videos, I don't know if you do. But anyway, bye.